All right, you're welcome back, and thank you for staying with us all through. Okay, at this time, I did say earlier that school children will be resuming all across the six education districts in this precious city of Lagos. So we're looking at, the edge of excellence in this state. That's what we will be looking at. And to do that, with me at this moment is Dr. Kikelomo Usilo. She is an assistant director at the Ministry of Education. You're most welcome. Ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. Happy Sunday to you.
Thank you so much for this privilege. I say excellent morning to you and excellent morning to our wonderful viewers. And as you go along with us, keep calm and listen to understand.
All right. Thank you so much. We're looking at sustainability of excellence in schools across the city of Lagos. Let's start with the policies and programs that the government has been able, to bring on board to ensure that people, the students, the pupils, primary and secondary schools, the teachers, and the non-teaching personnel benefit greatly from all these different programs and policies, at least thus far, before we venture into, schools resumption and the preparation that is expected from parents and guardians.
Okay, first to start with, when we talk about sustainability, it goes well beyond a student just passing examination. It goes beyond them writing the NECO or the WAEC examination. It's more about inculcating in them the core values. Like we said, Lagos is center of excellence. And when we are talking about excellence, excellence has also to be maintained, has to be sustained. And with the policy that has been put in place, like reviewing of the curriculum.
Okay.
It's also part of it. Training and retraining of the teachers also has to do with sustaining excellence. And then we have to talk about mentorship. We have to talk about private sectors coming on board to also partner with Lagos State, because the government definitely cannot do it alone. We also have to talk about the community's inputs. And all these put together definitely is going to sustain excellence. Mm-hmm. It's not just being one-sided. Yes. So we all are the government, the community, the private sector, the government, the public sector, the teachers, the students, and every one of us coming together, we make a whole lot difference in sustaining excellence in education.
In sustaining excellence. Okay, now you mentioned community. Which particular aspect at the community level should contribute, are expected to bring to the table to ensure that, it's a complete, a tripod setting, the government, the teaching, the academic institutions, or, environment, and also the community. So let's look at the aspect where community is to play a role that, it will be significant in all these forms of pushing education to that stage of excellence.
Thank you very much for the question. When we talk about community, when we are growing up, they define a family, they define the community.
Yes.
So the family also is the smaller portion, like in every set, there's always a subset. So the subset of this government is also a community. Yeah. You are here now as a presenter. When you get back to your area, you are part of that community.
Yes.
Whatever I am, whatever position I am holding, when I get back to that community, I'm also a member of that community.
Okay.
In your office, the purview of your office, how is it affecting your community?
Yep.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, in your area, in your community, perhaps there is a school there, and in the morning when you are going to work, you see some abnormalities you think you can put to place.
Yeah.
Like at times we see some of the students, they will not enter the school. They will just be laundering by the gates.
Okay.
What can you do?
Okay.
Because that is where education starts from. By ensuring that, in a particular, maybe at a particular time when you are going, you find maybe a child still doing one thing or the other. What are you doing to
You're
make sure?
still doing.
And education starts
Okay.
on the assembly ground.
Oh, okay.
It starts on
The
the
school
assembly
hour
ground.
for each day starts
on
at the assembly
because
ground.
they have specific information to
Information
pass
will be
on to the
passed.
students, and there are so many activities that take place to prepare the students for the day. So
okay.
the community comes around in that area. They can go to the school. Okay, what can we put in place as a community? How can we help the school? Maybe in form of maybe electricity, or maybe the road that leads to the school is not conducive. You understand? And when we also talk about community, we have students that finish from the school, which is also their
Yes.
alma mater.
Alma mater, yes.
That is another community on its
On
own.
its own.
They can't
Okay.
come back to the school.
Do we have enough of that? Or do we have enough of those, past students?
Yes, I think
and,
it is
and also pupils coming to buy in to their alma mater?
partnering with the school. Exactly, because it's like, I think before it was like rampant, but now it is it's not that conspicuous. But
then.
now you see everybody wants to go back. So said is
Contributing.
doing this, and when you see so many schools thriving well, know that their community, which is also part of their alma mater or their NGO, are also partnering with them. When you see them thriving excellently, because you see so many students, by the time they are done with their WAEC or NECO, you even see some of these ex-students sponsoring the students, because as in terms of sponsoring them with their JAMB,
Yeah.
you understand, or maybe some
Some
of
even
the
WAEC.
infrastructure, some WAEC,
Yes.
you understand. So you see them coming on board. What can we do to this set of brilliant students so that their future does not end because there's nobody to sponsor
Or
them?
lack of finances.
So you see them coming on board, partnering with the school, and doing their own quota to make sure that what they enjoyed and that talent is not just killed at that particular stage.
All right. Obviously, the tripartite efforts now, the community, the government, and the
Private
academic
sector, exactly.
all is, pushing forward academic excellence in the state. And as we speak, we now know that resumption date is uniform
Yes, it is.
in the state of aquatic splendor. All to, the ingenious leadership at that realm and helm in the state. A lot of people, a lot of students, pupils, will be going back to school. As someone who is a teacher and a parent, also a guidance counselor, how will you, kind of prefer the action plan for parents and guardians to follow in ensuring that mentally and physically these children are in the best shape for academic activities?
I believe that starts from the day they went on vacation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
You start preparing for the next session.
Let me hear you out.
Okay.
So
You start preparing for the next session from the day they vacated. Your child vacates, comes home. You just don't fling everything anyhow, and like I'm on holidays.
Okay.
It's not when they are resuming, they are looking for their
Okay.
shoes, they are looking for their bags. There is the place you keep, okay, this is going to be here for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
okay,
You wash it, you keep it clean. Your
Okay.
uniform is ready.
okay.
The new academic session, definitely you have your report card.
Yeah.
You are promoted.
Yes,
Let's
to
be on
another
that side.
class,
You are
yes.
promoted to the other class. And
Yes.
if you are not promoted, your parents definitely have to prepare you that falling down and remaining on the ground, that's what makes you a
That
failure.
makes you, yes.
You need to stand up and
And
prepare
learn.
yourself and go back to take that class and make sure you excel.
So,
You let them know that, okay, the reason I'm taking this class again, definitely I'm coming out on top. That being said,
and not dejected.
exactly, you are not dejected and there is no form of stigmatization. You understand? The child has to be prepared mentally. And for the other students that got promoted, fine. You prepare the student that for the fact that you have scaled through, you still have a long way to go. You have this time to recuperate And as you are recuperating, don't neglect your books. Don't neglect those habits you had that bet this success you have. And aside of that, you are already told the child already knows, okay, we are resuming at so time. Thank God we thank the Lagos State government. The issue of school fees is not there. We are going back to school to maintain what the government had put in place. And when we talk about a school, the school is not just the structure. The teachers are also part of the structure of the school. The administration are also part of the school.
Okay.
So the child is prepared in this new class you are going into. You are going to be empathetic, because that is also very, very important. You need to show kindness. And by preparing such students, there is not going to be any form of stigmatization. Even if in your class you have somebody that is repeating in your new class. Then that being said, the child is prepared. This is a new class you are going into, and in this new class you have to work hard. It's different from the previous class you are coming from. You are going to meet another class teacher. You need to accept that teacher. You need to accept the subject teacher, because those are the rudiments that, when brought together, will ensure your own success as a student.
Yeah,
you don't get
success.
attached to like, okay, I want to be my previous class teachers. You understand? You prepare the child mentally. A new stage for new steps, for new environments. You understand? It's the same environment, but not the same class.
Not the same class.
So
the same environment, but not the same
class. Not the same teacher.
Not the same teacher.
Perhaps not the same subject teacher.
Perhaps,
so
yes.
You have to prepare the child, because when the child is prepared to, like, I'm going into a new class with a lot of new things, then try and acclimatize and adjust for your own success. You just have to love the teacher. If you have other perspective of the teacher, you also have to like your environment and maintain the property that has been put in place.
Your care.
Because
it's actually in your care.
The students, the other students that used that property kept it well. That is why you can come to make use of it.
It's absolutely in their care. So whatever facility you find around you, ensure you take good care of it. It's yours.
Yes.
When we take ownership of all those facilities and equipment around us, well, they last longer.
Exactly.
For others to also benefit from.
And
government will also not be expending unnecessarily where they ought not to. Okay, I will be handing over shortly to Michael Anko. But first, let's take this very quick break, and when we come back, Sunday Watch will continue.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, abẹ́ẹ̀ rí nǹkan bóyá ó ti ń lọ ẹsẹ̀ ìdùnnú kí la dágbà fún, kí la dọ́jọ́ fún tí ò ní tán. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti lè dá ìgbà, tẹ́ ẹ ti dọ́jọ́, tẹ́ ẹ fàsìkò sí ó ti tán, ó di dandan kó afẹ́gbẹ́lì díẹ̀ o, àwọn ọmọ wa ó kọ̀la tó parí, ó ti kọ̀la báyìí. Torí ìdí èyí, òun náà ni a ṣe lọ gbé ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n wá, ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n nínú ẹ̀kọ́ ìjìnlẹ̀, ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n nínú ẹ̀kọ́ tòde òní, ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n nínú kákọ́ ọmọ ṣe kí ni kó yanrantí, kó dúró pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ní àwùjọ àgbáyé. Àwọn náà ni ẹ̀yin náà kúkú mọ̀ wọ́n. Dókítà Kíkẹ́ lọmọ Òsìlò, ẹ mà káàárọ̀ o. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú ma.
Ẹ kú ojoojúmọ́ wa.
Yes ma.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ni. Àwọn ọmọ wa ń wọlé lọ́la. Nínú ètò ẹ̀kọ́, ẹ mọ̀ pé a gbọ́dọ̀ máa pọn wọlé lójoojúmọ́ ni, kí o gbẹ̀ kó máa tuntun, kó máa dá sí i. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ìbéèrè tí first lady ti ń bi yín tó ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín, mo ṣàkàṣà ti ẹ̀ ń wò ni pé kí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o. Àwọn akitiyan ìjọba tó fi jẹ́ wípé àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n á dúró, wọ́n á dá ṣáṣáṣá láwùjọ àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ wọn. Ẹ bá wa gbé sáwọn òbí létí, káwọn náà mọ̀ ṣẹ́mọ̀ wípé àwọn òbí náà ṣe kí ni, ó ní táwọn náà tún ń ṣe fún ìjọba gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀tọ́. Ìyẹn ni pé ká sanwó orí lásìkò. Tá a bá sanwó orí wa, ọ̀nà owó ló máa fi gbà láti ran ìjọba lọ́wọ́ nínú ètò ẹ̀kọ́. Àwọn ọmọ wa ń wọlé, akitiyan wo làwọn ìjọba ti ṣe fún wa?
Mo kí mo kí yín mà, mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn aráalé tí wọ́n ń bá wa fi ẹ̀mí lọ pẹ̀lú ètò yìí.
fòye igbe.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìbéèrè tẹ́ béèrè bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe sọ fún wọn
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
nígbà tí wọ́n
lédè
béèrè lédè
Gẹ̀ẹ́sì.
Gẹ̀ẹ́sì pé ọjọ́ tí a bá ti gbọ́ludé láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní palẹ̀mọ́ fún ìwọlé fún òbí tó mọ
òbí tó mọ ohun tó ń ṣe.
tó mọ ohun tó ń ṣe lọ́nà wo ọjọ́ tó dé tó ló gba ọlùdé tẹ gbé báàgì dé ó kó gbogbo òwe inú báàgì yẹn lẹ̀ wọ́n sì wò eléyìí ó sì lè lò fún táàmù míì mú kó lọ fọ̀ bàtà ẹ mú kó nù dáadáa àwa níbi tá a máa kó gbogbo ẹ̀ sí kì í ṣe pé àkàndé àkàndú àkàn ó wá dìgbà tá a fẹ́ wọlé bóyá owó wá sáfẹ́rẹ́ díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ òbí wáyé ṣọ̀mọ́ wá wò pé mo fẹ́ ra báàgì mi mo fẹ́ ra bàtà mi bọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo èyí tí ó lò yẹn ó tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa àwọn òwe tó kó dé tó yẹ pé òkè àbúrò ẹ̀ kíláàsì tí wọ́n ń lọ lòun máa lọ jẹ́ pé ìwé tó sì lè lò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n á mú wá ti ṣàjọ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n á mọ̀ pé wọn bá díẹ̀ àwọn máa ṣe sí
gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí ọmọ náà tó dẹ̀ wá dé tó gba ìwé ẹ̀yẹ àti ìwé kejì tó bá jẹ́ ìwé kejì ló gbàdé òbí á gbẹjọ́kùn wá ní téèyàn bá ṣubú sílẹ̀ tí ó bá
fìdí rẹmi
tó bá fìdí rẹmi ìyẹn ò sọ pé òpin ayé nìyẹn wọ́n á wá bá sọ̀rọ̀ tútù wọ́n á jẹ́ kó jẹun wọ́n á jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ilé ayé kan tún nìyẹn wọ́n á wá sún ṣòkòtò ẹ̀ tó bá wá padà dé inú kíláàsì tó fẹ́ lọ padà tún kà yìí
ìyẹn ni pé tẹ́sí bá dáyàn èèyàn tún gùn ni.
wàá wá jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé èmi ti ka kíláàsì rí tẹ́lẹ̀ o ń ṣe ní ti búburú o báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ́ kán mọ̀ wàá wá ṣàṣeyọrí.
a ṣàṣeyege.
torí pé èyí tí àwọn kan alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ táwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń ka títí wọn nìyẹn bọ̀ ìwọ ti kà á rí tẹ́lẹ̀ o ò fojú sí bóyá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ló bá lọ àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ wá jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé kíláàsì yìí o máa tún kà o tó bá dẹ̀ tún kà wàá ṣàṣeyọrí ńbẹ̀ nìyẹn tó bá wá jẹ́ ìwọ wá gbé ìwé kejì wá tó yẹ pé ìwọ ń lọ sí kíláàsì ìmíì ni wọ́n jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé tó bá débẹ̀ náà o lè bá rú àwọn èèyàn báyìí pàdé tó yẹ pé wọ́n fìdí rẹmi tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ má jẹ́ kó ti ẹnu ẹ̀ jáde pé olódo ni ẹ nílò ṣe ìyẹn wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá tún wá dé kíláàsì náà olùkọ́ tó ń kọ́ ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó lè yàtọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyẹn
fún class teacher
ìyẹn fún mọ́tò ọmọ lẹ́yìn sọ báyìí o àìsí mu tíjọba o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni so tó bá ti wá ṣe gbogbo ètò yẹn tó ti jẹ́ kán mọ̀ torí ọ̀la náà ọmọ yìí náà ló máa dìjọba lọ́la.
lágbára Ọlọ́run.
bọ̀ bá ṣe ti ń jẹ́ kóun náà mọ̀ torí àmọ́ ipá àwọn kan wà tán náà wọ́n jèrè ọ̀fẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ so àwọn kéékèèké yìí náà lòun náà máa ti jẹ́ kán mọ̀ tó bá ti wá débẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí ìjọba pèsè síbẹ̀ wàá wá jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé tí àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá lò dáadáa ìwọ ò ní rí lò. ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí àga tó fi ń jókòó tó fi ń jókòó gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí ìjọba ti pèsè síbẹ̀ bó ṣe máa lò dáadáa
fún ìgbáyé gbádùn wọn
ẹlòmíì láti lò
ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbádùn.
tá bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilé ẹ̀kọ́ tá à ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà kò ń ṣe ògiri àti chair nìkan ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn tíṣà tó wà ń bẹ̀ àti àwọn ọ̀gá tó gbogbo wọn náà àwọn gbogbo wọn lápapọ̀ ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ kí ni àwọn ìjọba ti ṣe ní gbogbo àsìkò holiday yìí wọ́n tún rán àwọn tíṣà náà wọ́n tún lọ mú wọn kọ́ lọ gbáradì sí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n lọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí àkàtúnkà náà
lọ́nà oríṣiríṣi táwọn náà bá ti wá wọlé gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ oríṣiríṣi tó ti kọ́ yẹn àwọn náà á tún wá mú lò wọ́n á tún wá jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó tún wọrùn gbogbo àwọn tẹkinọ́lọ́jì tó tún ti kọ́ wọn tó ṣe lè wà tó ṣe lè kọ́ ọmọ tó máa yé wọn ní torí àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà sì yín èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wà sí level wọn ni so gbogbo àwọn ètò tí ìjọba náà ṣe yẹn pé wọ́n introduce AI sí àwọn ọmọ náà pé gbogbo robotics nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á introduce ẹ̀ sí wọn so that kò ń ṣe pé ẹ̀kọ́ nìkan náà lọ ń kọ́ wọn kò dẹ́ ṣe kọ́kọ́ kọ́ wọn láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ láti jáde láti kan ìdánwò wọ́n máa ń kọ́ wọn ní àwọn oríṣiríṣi
pé kan jìnnà dénú kan yanrantí
àwọn náà lè fi jẹ́ kan náà láàárín àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn tó kù ní àwọn
láwùjọ káwọn náà lè dá dúró wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kúkọ́ ní kíkọ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa ara ẹ̀kọ́ náà ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni à ń ránṣọ yìí náà ara ẹ̀kọ́ ni à ń ṣerun ara ẹ̀kọ́ ni gbọ̀ngàn ayẹyẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni event designing àbí olè jẹ́ ń pè ara rẹ̀ náà ní gbogbo ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé táwọn bá ti ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ yìí decoration lóríṣiríṣi bóyá bead making ní bóyá art making bóyá gbogbo ẹ̀ furniture making wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa nínú iléèwé ìjọba náà ti gbáradì àwọn tíṣà tí ó kọ́ wọn táwọn ọmọ yóò yanrantí tí wọ́n dá dúró láwùjọ tó yẹ kí táwọn bá tiẹ̀ tí ìfìwé gan kàwé táwọn tí ìfìwé táwọn fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi jẹun gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tó ti kọ́ léèwé ọlọ́run ló ti di owó fáwọn ọmọ wa àbọ̀ nítorí gbogbo nǹkan bá kọ́ pátá láyé òun náà ló máa wúlò fún wọn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè máa wá kíkẹ́ lọ́mọ òsì lò akitiyan ìjọba ìmọ̀ọ́dá ọmọdún ṣùgbọ́n tíjọba bá ń ṣe àwọn akitiyan wọ̀nyí àwọn òbí akitiyan wo làwọn fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀nà wo náà fẹ́ gbà ran ọmọ wọn àti ìjọba lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n lè kẹsẹ̀ járí torí ẹ̀gbọ́n náà la máa ń sọ pé olóyìnbó tiẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ilé láti kẹ́sọ̀ ròde charity rè ó ní bí gíga tó ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ bá ń wojú wọn báyìí a máa ń wọlé lọ́la ìwọ òbí ọ̀nà wo ni kó o gbà láti ràn ìjọba lọ́wọ́ tó bá ràn ìjọba lọ́wọ́ ara ìlú ràn lọ́wọ́ o bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé ọmọ ẹ lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ìwọ náà ní bọ́ àbọ̀ oníbọ̀ àtọ́jú.
gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé àwa òbí ibikíbi tí a bá wà ló máa sọ nǹkan tí à ń jẹ bá ṣe wà ní bíńsì yìí ẹ wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ yín ẹ bá délé òbí ni tèmi náà bá wà ní iléèwé wọn lólùkọ́ ni mi tí n bá délé òbí ni gbogbo wa náà lájọ lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ̀ gbogbo wa lòbí kí wá ní àwọn nǹkan tí a máa gbé kalẹ̀ ìwà ó jẹ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ìwà bá a ṣe ń hùwà bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí òótọ́ ó ṣe pàtàkì
tó jẹ́ ṣọ èèyàn.
a dẹ̀ wá ń sọ pé nínú ìwà yìí náà láti mọ̀ pé kéèyàn máa tọ́jú nǹkan ó jẹ́ tiẹ̀ kò tán ti fi sí jíǹkẹ́ pé ayé rèé o bó ṣe máa tọ́jú nǹkan tí ìjọba ti gbé kalẹ̀ àti ìjókòó ẹ̀ o àti tábìlì ẹ̀ o àti gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nínú kíláàsì ẹ̀
àti fáànù tó wà ń bẹ̀
gan-an àti wíńdò tí ó bá ti ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ nílé tó yẹ pé oúnjẹ ńlá ní gbábọ̀ ọmọ ibi tó yẹ kó gbé sí ọmọ bó ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ìwà yẹn náà máa gbé jáde ní tó bá dé òde láwùjọ àwọn òbí náà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó máa eléyìí oríire la bá pàdé o torí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó wọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o àsanwó kò tẹ̀ sí pé a fẹ́ wọlé ìsàkọ́kọ́ ń rò pé èlò la máa san owó dà o wọ́n wá jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé sórí àwọn oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ló lọ sínú ìwé lọ lọ sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣàṣeyọrí ìwọ náà lọ kó lọ ṣàṣeyọrí wá má jẹ́ kó lọ má jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ pé má jẹ́ kán pè mí pé wọ́n bá ẹ níbi tán ti ń jà àbí wọ́n ní wọ́n yọ wíńdò wọ́n bá ẹ ń bẹ̀ àbí wọ́n ní wọ́n dènà de tíṣà gbogbo àwọn yẹn náà àwọn nǹkan tó ti máa gbìn sínú ọmọ wọn láti lé nìyẹn wípé torí opportunity tari má jẹ́ ká misuse tó bá jẹ́ ilé àti fẹ́ lọ san owó ńlá ni o ní lọ́ọ̀bì kankan o.
bàbá ń pèlè ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ó yẹ káwa náà ṣe kí ni ká ràn ìjọba lọ́wọ́ bí ìjọba bá ń ṣe lọ́lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fún wa tá a mọ̀ pé owó péréte la ṣáàtì ẹ̀ ń bóyá àwọn àbí àṣàna ìjọba lọ́wọ́ ilé ẹ̀mọ́ owó díẹ̀ díẹ̀ ní díẹ̀ tó ní nǹkan ní nǹkan àbí kí ni ẹ sọ ìyá mi ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà wọ́n mọ̀ bèrè àwọn owó pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ kan wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ orunú ẹ̀yin òbí ẹ má jẹ́ orunú gbà fún gbàdà nílé òní gbà fún gbàdà lóko bẹ́ẹ̀ ni aróko tí ó bá jẹ búrẹ́dì kó yà ìtìjà fi ránṣẹ́ sílé ni o ìjọba yìí ń ṣiṣẹ́ àdúpẹ́ nítorí tí wọ́n ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ wa láyọ̀ náà lẹ́ wọlé láyọ̀ tí ẹ ṣe ọ̀lídé tẹ́ ẹ farapa ẹ tún wọlé náà lágbára lọ́wọ́ Aláwùrábí ẹ kú ní ìfarapa ẹ ká kọ yọrí ẹ̀kọ́ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Aláwùrábí ẹ jẹ́ àpàdà lọ sọ́dọ̀ first lady.
Thank you very, very much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. No, I want to, quickly take your mind or take you a little, just some steps back. There is no doubt that the social media movement is rife. You mentioned the AI. Yes, we have so many platforms where people get information. How is the institution now in Lagos, leveraging on these opportunities? So much so that, students or pupils in some cases will not undermine the online education, especially. When we talk about the social media, there are, a lot of issues will necessitate proper guardians with the use of all these gadgets. So how can this, movement be well guided so that it will not be undermined by, all concerned? Let me not say only the students now.
So like I told you the other time that we are all involved. The community, the private sector, the public sector, the parents, the past students. Everybody is involved. And like I said the other time that how did you raise your child? Even when you are in a situation whereby the other students are with a phone and they are watching obscene movies, your child, the way you have trained the child, will walk away from such thing.
Will walk away.
Will walk away.
And not
doesn't even want to see it.
Exactly.
Doesn't even. There are some students we know that they say, don't even. His own major area is just to be with the calculator. You understand? You are coming. Do you understand? It starts from
Because they know,
all
they know
of
the
us.
person.
They know the implication. When you are given a phone, it's for a particular reason.
Yeah.
Make good use of it. And always remember, how does it add value to you? Whatever it is you are doing on it, how does it add value to you? Is it taking away your value?
At that moment.
Or is adding to it? Are you learning anything, or you are unlearning the good values that have been put in you to relearn what does not promote you? Because once you see it, you have already what?
Yes.
Your heart is a playground.
You get attached to
Yes.
it.
Then you start watching
Even when you now leave that scene, it will certainly not leave.
At all.
It's a mental state that will remain.
Meanwhile,
with
you see some
the
of these
individual.
students that are using this AI to create so many things, doing robotics, use Kahoot, you understand? Educational purpose. At the same time, they're also playing game.
Yeah.
But it is what? Edutaining.
Good.
You
Oh, okay.
understand?
So
It's
entertaining.
edutaining.
Education,
You,
entertainment, yes.
do you understand? So why don't you go in that line rather than be with some people that they don't have data, but that's what they are doing with their data. Like I have platforms for my students, and anytime I'm online, I see so many educated. I post it on the platform
For others
for
to
others
benefit from.
To benefit from it. And how do I know you have watched it? We are going to discuss it. We can discuss online or when we get to class. What I posted yesterday, there are so many things. How you drink water. Most of us just carry it and gulp it. There's a way you take it. You understand? What happens to your stomach when you eat excessively? You understand? Those things, they're also online, but they add value to us. So it starts from me and you. We just don't give it to them and not monitor them. We just don't give it to them and not have access to it. You see them passwording it.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? We have AI now. So many people are using it in the negative form. Before you know it, they have you doing something that is what?
Entirely.
That's, do you understand?
Yeah.
Out of place. There was one I saw online that they said the boy should just send his picture, and when he sent it, they manipulated his picture and they started extorting money from the boy that they are going to post it on social media.
That's cheap. That's cheap blackmail.
Blackmail.
And the child had to unlive himself because he just couldn't stand it.
Wow.
And we have so many people so many things that are there that like, okay, I can do it. There are so many DIY, do it yourself. Like, okay, you can do this, let's do it. How many of you have tried it? Just with some things around you, you understand? You create wealth from waste. You get it? So when they are in that field, when they are in that environment, they are always eager. Man, you have not sent it. I'm like, that one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You understand? I also have a channel that I post some inspiring words. You understand? Voice note, voice script, telling them, okay, you can do it, you are better. I see so many responses like, your word was like, you read my mind today. So we have so many positive ways we can use it, and we just have to bring them to even we adults. It's not just the children. We have some negative influences that they will post it to you and they know this is what you like. They continue to, but once they post it and you send it back, please don't post that kind of a thing.
Or you block, or you even you block
So
them.
it's in the mind. It's in the mind. That is where we talk about core value. We are not just teaching them to pass. We teach them value. We teach them creativity. You understand? All those things is part of what sustainability does. Because education is the larger field. The teachers are the planters. So we just have to sustain it to make our Lagos the excellent city it is.
Oh, state of excellence.
Okay. All right. So now I want you to You mentioned the moral values. Just a little, break some down for us so that parents and guardians listening to you will know you say everything, either we like it or not, start from the home.
Exactly.
So, how should parents, engage the children?
Okay,
Positively.
start from positively. We even have these scenarios that when most parents, they come around and say, since he got married, he stopped calling me, or he stopped sending things for me. As little as that your child is. And some parents will say, it's in way when you give it to her, she doesn't give it back to you. She start rolling on the floor, start crying. You understand? You show kindness. Even as that little child comes around and say, this is a biscuit, collect and cut small from it and return it back.
To
Don't be saying, no, it's your own. The child will grow up to say,
With
"Mommy
that
does not want
mentality.
Don't want it.
You understand? Even your son comes and needs a hug. You're like, what's that one? The day you will need that hug, he's not used to it.
He's not used to it.
You understand? You teach them kindness. You teach them to talk properly. You don't say it's a child, and you listen to how the child is talking. So I think it's still a child.
It must be intentional.
It must be intentional. Intentional. You somebody gives you something, you did not say thank you. What are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
You're like, it's just don't worry,
No,
they
no,
don't
no.
mind. They will not mind until they are
grow
old. Then you now see the diff. So
You are now asking
start,
for it,
yes.
and you don't get it.
Okay.
You can't
this
get
thing,
it
you don't-
anymore.
It's
Why? They
gone.
didn't grow with it.
Yes, you don't
gone.
put this book like this. When you put it properly, they know. Even my students, when they see me, they say properly is coming. Because as I'm saying, I'm doing like this, properly.
Properly.
If I just pass by one and say properly, you look at yourself, I know that something is not proper.
Yes.
Properly.
Yeah.
So you understand? You have to be intentional about it. Do you understand? In the way you speak, like I said, your dressing talks a lot about the address you are coming from before you are addressed. You understand? Before you are addressed, you have to be intentional about your dressing. You have to, because people see you in your dressing before you even open your mouth.
That
So
is it.
the way you communicate with somebody, the way you look, some people can even look at you and you just want to enter the ground. You teach them.
As if the
Either- and
ground
don't
should just
spare-
open up and swallow you.
You don't spare any sex. You don't say this is the boy and this is a girl. You don't spare them because they are yours.
Okay.
So kindness, empathy is number one.
Yeah.
Because when you have empathy, it begets what? Kindness. I tell somebody, it starts from likeness, then likeness to kindness, then to respect. Then we have what? Love.
Love.
So most people want love,
Yes.
and you get it wrong.
Wrong.
But it has to be, it's gradual.
But, so it has to be bottom up
Exactly.
and not up,
No,
down.
not up, down. So that child, anywhere you see the child, you're like, this child is neat. This child is,
Yeah. Appreciate.
you understand? You will just see it in them, and it goes on like that. In the child. Even if there are other people around, you will single out that child. That, who are your parents?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. But before we allow you go, I just want you to cap it up this way. Achieving a sustainable educational excellence in Lagos is possible. We have all seen it. So to further strengthen that aspect, what will you advise the home to do, the teaching sector, and also the government? Before I'll, hand it over.
What I'm going to recommend is that there should be more training for the teachers. You keep on training on the job. That's why we know Lagos State is trying. You train and retrain and you train. That's on the part of the teacher, on the government. Then whatever government has put in place should be maintained.
Okay.
Like some people
Maintenance
said,
is
we
possible.
don't have maintenance culture. I don't believe it. If it is your goal, you will
We
maintain it.
we have to grow with that
Yes.
attitude.
You say it's not mine. After all, you understand? Because if
We
you say
don't
it's
have
not,
to
you
be
are going back to pay
lackadaisical.
for it with
Yes.
your tax.
Yes.
True.
So maintenance culture is key. And on the part of the parents, they should just know that it starts from home. It starts with you. So that kindness, that moral value should be embedded from home. Then when they get outside, it will be nurtured. So, and we also have the private sectors can also come in to partner, you understand, and you know, in terms of so many other things that they can help to assist. And like I talked about, those that are going back to their alma mater.
Yes.
Yes.
At least
It's also
a part
for
of
them
the
to- for them to
beautiful,
play.
yes. Okay, I wish we have a lot of time, but then I wish every child, as they go out there, you know, to make a positive difference, the very best in their academic pursuit. We'll see you again next week. By God's grace, Anita Buhari is my name. It's bye for now.
adúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ ọlọ́run torí pé a ti ṣe ọbẹ̀ ọ̀hún àbẹ́ẹ̀rí nǹkan a ṣe tó kí tó dùn tí gbogbo wa ṣe kí ni tó kàn
kàn
sí
sí
ní àárọ̀
bìtàn.
yìí pẹ̀lú ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Kíkẹ́ lọ́mọ Òsílò ẹ ṣé gan ni abẹ́ẹ̀rí yàgò ò fẹ́ gbà á ẹ wo ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀ o
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ayé tá a wà yìí òun lónìí ayé tá a ti ń bọ̀ gan ẹ̀kọ́ náà lónìí
Ẹ̀kọ́ ni.
láti mọ̀ lọ ẹ̀kọ́ yìí náà ni ẹ jẹ́ ká tọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ká tọ́ wọn dáadáa kí ni wá lè dùn ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la ire o ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́ mọ́.
yes, ma.